So as you can see here, we have Hugo and Titti, and well, yeah, look who's over here. I got some lovely Geisel seeds, as you can see there, and they bred a little baby, a green Chocobo, and he or she will grow up and be all cute and stuff. So yeah, you get lovely Geisels by just pure chance, basically. I think it might be about 1 in 8 or something like that, maybe even less chance to get loverlies. There we get a loverly. Awesome. So this is how it looks like a cute little heart over there. I don't know how long it takes for them to grow, but you know, once they grow, it will be even faster than to grow more. But oh, it just grew. Awesome. And I need to tame him, and you do that by just doing this. I think. Oh, there he goes. And he got a red color, and then if I want to look at his GUI, so to speak, I just right click him with my book here, and his name is Coco. That's funny. Let's use that, and let's put him to stay. All right, I have a green Chocobo. His name is Coco. All right, now I thought I would make some long fall boots because honestly I'm just afraid of falling all the time, so maybe perhaps I should just go ahead and make some. And obviously now I can just fall from any height that I wish. So for example, if I take off hover mode now, then I just fall down and take no damage. Okay, so in order to make the wires necessary for the reactor turbines that I will be putting on the boiler, I'm gonna need lots and lots of wool. So I thought I would make a rancher. A rancher will harvest wool from sheeps, and then I made a little pen downstairs here. Now I'm just collecting some sheep, and it is very easy and fun. So poor little sheep, let me turn off that thing. More sheepies. So we had a little accident here with Lambert, and my only male Hugo died. He glitched through some wall or something when after Lambert had ridden him a little bit, and so I needed another male, and he went to get me a male and a female he found, and then before that way of flowing time offered to give me a male, and then he got a female in exchange, and now we have somebody called a Noctis, and I should probably make him show that. So we have Noctis, and then we're gonna breed him with Coco or Fuzzy, probably Fuzzy because Fuzzy is over here. And let's see, Fuzzy and Noctis make a baby. A green baby. All right, look at all the Chocobos we have. I'm all like crazy over this now. I haven't done anything else except like Chocobo breeding and Geisel seed harvesting and I don't know what. And then of course I made my sheep wool farm, so to speak. This might be a little bit many sheep here, so we'll see if this is a bit crazy, but it's like 1 sheep per block basically. So hi, I'm just making the reactor turbines now, just a few, just to see like how much resources they take and how much wool and so on. And yeah, let's see here. Well, 9 of these little ones, you can then wrench it to make it become a big one. I heard that the Omni wrench was having some sort of issues. It worked for me when I was playing with these not such a long time ago. Let's try. Yeah, it doesn't work Probably, I heard it works just fine with a normal like BC wrench, so I'll probably just make one of those. Also, I don't think anybody tried it with a force wrench. Oh, yeah, that works. Awesome. So these two over here. My baby. A blue one! Yes! So you asked if I would show a bit more when I actually build, and you know, let's go ahead then. I prepared the fireboxes here, and then I'm actually gonna make a 36 HP boiler. This is all the charcoal I've already saved up, and this is a advanced factory. It's not running very fast because I'm limited on power, which is what we're trying to fix right now. And then here there are 76,000 logs. In order for this to be sort of maintainable, I would need to provide it with, I believe, 700 charcoal every hour, which that sounds really much, but I actually think that is completely possible. So yeah, and I'm doing charcoal because the sawmill thing is not working right now. It only gives 4 planks, which is kind of makes it pointless to use. So I'm putting it this close to the tree farm because I'm going to use just translocators between this, so it is quite easy and compact that way. And yeah, I think we should start heating this up. I was also working earlier on making some of the reactor turbines. I need a lot of bronze for that, and I rather use the metallurgic infuser for that, so it takes a little while to make it. But once we have all of that, then I will probably start, you know, doing all these things. And obviously I have also an aqueous accumulator that I will set up before doing anything with this boiler. So yeah, see you back in a little bit. So I'm just clearing out a little bit of space for my new tank. As per suggested, I'm gonna keep the black one for the mob essence, and then I'm making the dark gray for the steam. Obviously it would be the bestest situation if there wouldn't be any extra steam, so that I wouldn't have to keep it in storage, but I like to have a little bit of a buffer, which is why I am making this, plus it looks cool. Alright, so here we have my boiler, and you know, I'm working on making the turbines, and I just made a tank upstairs, but I thought that perhaps we should just start putting it on now, because it's gonna take like 5 hours. So let's do this, and yeah, then it should start filling up with charcoal, and it will keep it filled basically all the time. And I calculated something that it should be about 13,000 charcoal for heating it up for 5 hours now, and I think it's something like it takes 8 times less once it's heated up fully, so I think that should be fine. Maybe not 8 times, but at least it should be like 700 per hour, and I think we can do that, so that's not a problem. And yeah, let's see here, 27 degrees, and this is gonna go up to 1,000 degrees because it's a HP high pressure boiler. Alright, now I'm just gonna set up the turbines here, and just gonna hit it with a wrench like that, and yeah, okay. I think this is fine. It's not enough turbines, of course, but I only have 6 for now, and so I don't need these liquid ducts here. And yeah, so now I'm just gonna set this up with cabling, and there seems to be a little bit of lag here. It's been very bad now, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, but in any case, now all of the turbines are getting steam. Well, not yet, I will just have to power the liquid ducts first, but yeah. Anyway, so right here I'm just gonna put a redstone energy cell and then a tesseract, and I'm just gonna make one for now. So I'm just gonna hook these together, and obviously I will need more tesseracts then for outputting more energy, because it only outputs, you know, 100 MJ per tick or something per tesseract side. So yeah, but this is what it looks like now at least. So as you can see, the turbines have steam and are spinning, and it's making a ton of power. So I don't think we are gonna have any more power problems at all, basically. So hi, here we have my two quarries working, and as you can see, they are both quite large, and I put this a little bit like not next to it really because of the fact that there is water over here, and obviously I could put or I might want to put actually a bucket of water in the corner here, so in case it touches lava it will be fine, but I don't want it to like dig into infinite water like that, because then there will be tons of moving water. So I actually try to avoid that. Of course, it could be that there is some sort of water lake underneath here, but that's, you know, that I couldn't prevent, of course. So yeah, these are running off the steam and the new turbines that I have, and obviously I don't have enough turbines even, and the steam is being made really fast, and I'm not even using enough of the power, which is why we should hurry up and make those lasers. I thought I would make 2 quarries now, because the lasers do not generate every ore, currently at least, and in addition I still haven't set up the mob farm. I am aware that you can get it from also like friendly mobs, but I thought it would be better just to do it with a slaughterhouse with the mob farm if I have that anyway, because I will not really have any use for setting up a whole like baby to grown up cow to or sheep or whatever, and then slaughtering those and using those chronotypers and everything. So that's like, it's way easier to just make a hostile mob farm from cursed earth and get the pink slime that way. Anyways, I've now been talking again a very long time, and yeah, I'll get back to you in a little bit. So I just decided that I wanted to make a Magnum torch, because when I was AFKing here, there was a zombie here, and I don't know where he spawned. I think everything else is lit up except here. As you can see, it's even like often there is a lot of trunks exposed and ground when it's not been planted yet, so I thought a Magnum torch would be good. That will keep spawns away for 64 blocks away. And then I was like, oh, but I need 2 potions of healing for a Magnum torch. And then I was like, do I have nether wart? I was like, yes, I do have some nether wart, but I have just a few. So then I was like, okay, well I can grow them. And then I was like, oh, but I don't have any soul sand. So then I had to go and get soul sand, and now I just planted these. And I made a brewing stand, and it's over here. And then I'm probably gonna be brewing now for the first time ever, basically. Huh? Okay. And I believe you do it like this. Is that true? Will only that one be affected now? And then, so this makes an awkward potion, but what was it I needed for the healing potion? A glistening melon, I believe. No effects, no effects. Okay, good. Alright, now we're getting our potions of healing, hopefully. Well, now we're getting from instant health to instant health to, I believe, with this. Yeah, alright. I'm making a few extra because I thought maybe I can give some away to some friends, because I can't afford it now easily. And potion of regeneration. So how do you make a regeneration potion in the first place? Oh, a tier. I have a tier, but I only have one. So I thought I would like save it for some Dartcraft things. But yeah, I might as well just use it here and make 3 potions. These are potions of regeneration, and then we add glowstone and it becomes the 2nd tier that we will need for the torch. And I think I have everything now. And yes. Oh yeah, Magnum torch. Awesome. I'm also gonna make a couple extra, I think, and give this away as a present if I can find somebody deserving. Lambert already has one because he was gifted one in the beginning because he kept dying all the time. Look! Akina, move! Look what I got! Presents! And as you can see, a squirrel! These are from Trit, and a penguin, and a little tiny bird. And these are from Twilight Forest apparently, and I cannot wait to see what they look like. Thank you, Trit. And I think we found somebody worthy of the Magnum torch now, but I don't know, he probably has already many, but we can go and give it to him regardless. So, hi, I am just making a advanced nano chestplate finally. I've actually been running around basically without armor because I have a flower band, then I have the jetpack and longfall boots and just speed leggings from dark. Protect much. Obviously these don't protect against mob hits, so I've not had any armor for like this whole time. So now I thought that perhaps I should combine my armor with flight and get just the nano chestplate then. And of course this is quite a big flight time also on this, like 1 million EU. And you're probably wondering why I'm not choosing MPS, but I don't really want to deal with those key bindings and things, and apparently there's some sort of bug with them resetting every time you log in and so on, so people have been like dying in the void. But yeah, so I just thought I would make this because last time I made it I really liked it, and this is still not a gravy suit, so I remember making a gravy suit perhaps sometime in January by hand, and that was like one of the most horrible things ever that you could ever craft by hand. I'm sure some of you have tried it and it's great, really great. So I thought this time I can totally stretch myself into making this, and it was quite easy because I actually put a export bus on the compressor, so it compressed these once I gave it those balls, whatever they're called. Let's check. Oh, these, yeah, raw carbon meshes. Well, balls. So anyway, now we have the chestplate. Alright, so I'm just getting ready now to set up the mob farm, and yeah, it's just simple. 2 grinders with ender tanks on top of them. Tesseracts emit light, so this is my choice of liquid transport. And then I have here a slaughterhouse. Of course, after a while when I get my pink slime, I can just exchange it with a grinder. Not sure how that exchange will go, but yeah. Anyway, I'll show you the back after I do this. So you just plunk down that, and then you put glass here so that you don't die. Do I have it the whole way? Yeah. And of course, basically nothing happens. This is gonna start spreading on its own now when it's in darkness, and yeah, then mobs should start spawning, and as you can maybe see, the grinders are on and they are ready to start accepting mob drops and mob essence and are powered. Here we go. Here we have our first zombie, and he should be deaded in a little bit. Alright, so awesome. Alright, let's look oh yeah, we have mob essence, just a tiny bit. Not very much at all. Alrighty, so here I have my input chest. I removed the basic import bus here that I have sticking up into my system just for now. So the drops come in through this tesseract, and then I just immediately just trash rotten flesh and arrows, and then everything else goes in here. And so I have DSUs for bones, slime balls, the blue slimes. As you can see, the rotten flesh goes to the left. Then I have a string DSU. Spider eye I had, but I think I removed it. So I need to make a DSU for gunpowder and spider eyes. And I do have one for ender pearls. This I'm gonna let just the AE handle, because if I don't touch this, the AE can stack spoils bags and I can just, you know, deal with it later. But yeah, then in addition it will drop a lot of like broken bows and broken helmets and chest plates and like booties and things like that, and that I can handle through the AE also by just sort of dumping everything that I don't want, which is broken and so on, or I can just choose to keep things that are over a certain level of damage. So hey, I redecorated, yep, and it should be fully covered in cursed earth now, yes. And yeah, so now let's go and check on the slaughterhouse if we need to. We have our pink slime already. I should actually have a bucket ready. And let's look at that. Oh wow, not a problem at all. Let me get a bucket and we'll get our pink slime. Okay, and now we are making, of course, a reusable safari net to catch one of the pink slimes, so we can then auto spawn it using the mob essence. And I think we only need one. I don't know what else I should auto spawn right now. So, gosh, let's try this. Hello. Ooh, how do I catch you? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Because it seems that it's quite easy to get a lot of pink slime from the hostile mobs, I thought I would just go ahead and put slimes here and just kill them, because I already have one in the safari net. And obviously, yep, now we got a ball, and I'll just, because you only need four for making 4 pre-chargers. Let's see if we can kill him without, yep, thank you, and him. So as you can see, things have changed a lot, and it has changed like that I've changed how things look like, but there's also a lot of new stuff and a lot of new automation. And I have now been able to record, and as you can probably see now also, I have a little bit of lag issues, so not sure what has been going on with that. But as you can see, here I have my AE system that I set up originally. It looks pretty much the same as before, except that I added a little wall here. And in addition, I added these deep storage units, DSUs, for different drops and so on. And a lot of, like, for example, if I have a lot of iron or a lot of ingots in general. And then these just have storage buses underneath them. Then here we have my ore processing. I also set up the quarry again. Sorry for the holes in the floor. I've been going up and down all the time. This is the ore processing. I don't believe I have everything here in the filter, but everything that comes from the quarry gets imported into the AE system just normally via a import bus, a basic one. And yeah, so then every ore that the system finds goes to this setup here, the mechanism one, and this is where it triples the ore just like we had before. And then there is a export bus underneath the last bit there, not the export, sorry, import. that imports it into the AE system. It's just a basic one. And yeah, then for the things that cannot really be smelted and so on, of course you can do it in the enrichment chamber from Mechanism, but I chose to just go ahead and use the thermal expansion ones. And this is a pulverizer and a furnace. So in this one we have things like redstone ore, coal ore. These are things that are going to come from the laser. And here are then just some random bits that I put also. I just put it here because, you know, if it finds a uncooked basic processor in the system, it will cook it. And this is sort of the same idea. If it finds one of these things, it will compress it. So this is just a basic compressor. I do have overclockers somewhere, but where did I put those? Oh, they were in this recycler originally. This looks, as you can see, a bit dismantled. Before, when I was using the, or I'm still doing it, but when I'm making flint for the purification chamber, it left a lot of sand, and the sand I used to recycle into to be used in the mass fabricator. As you can see, I'm making super much power, so the mass fabricator is just flying through even without scrap. And I decided it had gone through all of the sand, so I decided to move the sand. Ooh, we can't go there, to go here. The sand into the smeltery to make clear glass. Basically to smelt glass or sand here. And it will output it here. This is just a DSU which is being fed by the tesseract over there. And then this is being fed lava just with liquid translocators, and the sand was with, of course, item translocators. And then it's just simply hoppers that are putting clear glass into this chest. It's not going anywhere after this. I don't really even think I need this much clear glass. I just have a ton of sand, so why not make it into glass? And the boiler is chugging along. And actually, with this tree farm, I could actually make probably at least a second HP boiler, because look at how much it has decided to store up. Over 300,000 charcoal, just like extra hanging around in a DSU. So I might make a second one, because obviously, like, I have a lot of tesseracts, but I have a lot of channels also for the tesseracts. Like right now I have 4 channels because it can only output 100 MJ per tick, I think, and that of course limits certain things, so can't have the same channel for everything. So for the mass fabricator, for example, it has its own power channel so that it can use it fully. Yeah, so this is sort of like a little update just.